graphic inabilities here, but I've made an attempt to do a bit of a map showing the area, Paso Robles Street, 13th Street, Highway 1. There's a ditch that collects runoff water from the intersection, runs to a culvert under the railroad tracks. There's a vault on the vegetable exchange property with a pipe out of the vault to a settling pond. That overflows again across the railroad street into a ditch and on, ultimately into the lagoon. So that just shows what some of the geographical features are. What I'd like to do is try to understand what the various jurisdictions are, and I'll ask the various agencies to help me with this. First of all, I should probably ask, is there an overall agency that has authority over everything here, or not? If any of the agencies can help us understand that. Because I know it's partly state, partly private property, and I'd request an answer from agency representatives. Please.
It's not exactly an easy question. I'll take a shot at it. My name is Glenn Fritty. I'm Deputy Director of Public Works for San Luis Obispo County. The two agencies that have the authority to do drainage and flood control work, that have that kind of authority, the difference between responsibility and authority, the possibility and an allowable jurisdiction are the County Flood Control District and the Oceana Community Services. So that's the short answer.
We also understand that there's some responsibility as far as highway.
As far as the county is concerned, county, and that's why I said it's not exactly an easy issue. The county is different than the county flood control district. The county has jurisdiction over the two 13th Street Pass Roads and Railroad Street, within the road right-of-ways of those two streets for drainage and overall responsibility for land use.
Okay. So let me augment my map here. If I understood correctly, Paso Robles Street, and that goes down to, as I understand it, 3 feet from the highway, edge of the highway.
I don't know exactly. There's a right of way that goes through there. So
other than the right of way, so this would be county.
These two streets within the right of way, these two, which are probably 50 feet wide. And similarly, on Railroad Street. I don't think there's anybody from the railroad here.
Is there anyone from Union Pacific here?
I believe that this area between the Caltrans right away on this side and Ponies over here is owned by the railroad.
Okay, if I could take some license, and the Pony representatives might help me here. This is private property owned by Pismo Oceana Vegetables. It's right private there. And the majority of this area, as I understand it, is owned by Union Pacific Railroad.
That's what I did a quick check on the records.
Okay, so that's the various ownership breakdown. Again, apologies for my graphic ability there.
I think it's a little bit misleading there because you have that pond down there. Now, I don't think there's anything running underground from the pond underneath railroad.
Excuse me, the pond, I've already had public comment, so what I'd like to do is allow the representatives of the various agencies to see what resources we have, if we can understand what the problem is, and what each of the agencies bring in. I do note that pond flows over and across railroads.
No, I just looked at it. Nothing flows from the pond across Railroad Street into the lot beyond.
I'm Steve Price from the Department of Transportation, and I think it's a very good question about authority and responsibility. We have about 10 feet on this side to about 3 feet on this side is where our legal authority begins and ends. As far as what we can bring to the table, we can't act as a lead agency in this endeavor, and I think that Mr. Pretty's comments, I think, were right in line with that statement. But we are certainly willing to participate, as we've said before, in any endeavor that would help alleviate the flooding and keep Highway 1 open. And so we're actually just waiting for a lead agency to come and contact us, and then we'll be willing to participate to the extent that we can within our legal jurisdictional authority.